Hello and welcome to Hyperdog Digital. This is Scott. Today we're going to take a look at the Lenovo LegionY7000P gaming laptop. And this is it right here. It's a nice little laptop. It is fairly heavy, but for a gaming laptop that is to be expected. It's got a nice brushed metal look to it, but it is in fact plastic. There is, as far as I know, as far as I can tell, no plastic or no metal in the casing itself. It's just plastic. So let's go ahead and just take a look at the laptop itself and its physical characteristics here. There are very limited ports on the sides. On the one side here you just have the one USB type A there. The other side also just one USB type A and the headphone jack. On the front you have some speakers. That's it. Underneath you have some ample venting here, as well as some nice large rubber feet. The back is where most of the action happens, though. Of course you have a little bit more venting. And then all your ports are back here. You have a USB Type-C. This is not a Thunderbolt, just USB Type-C. You have a display port, another Type A USB, HDMI network port, and your power port right there, and then just your Kensington lock for if you wanted to lock this guy down or something like that. Opening it up and looking inside, you have your power button right here, full-size keyboard, and even a number pad over here as well. Standard trackpad. Screen is decent sized screen for sure. This is a 15.6 inch screen. You can see here on the edges it's got some very small bezels, so that definitely looks pretty good as well. So it's a nice large screen. The largest part is down here on the bottom, and you do actually have your camera, if you can see here, right down there on the bottom, which makes for some kind of awkward angles if you do plan on using that camera there. But other than that, that is it. The surface inside here is very nice and smooth. Everything kind of fits together very well. Like I said, it is fairly heavy, and it does show fingerprints, especially in here. It does show a lot of fingerprints, quite a bit. But really, that's about it. There's no fingerprint lock or anything like that. No other ports. That is it. Now, the one thing I will mention here is that when you do power this on, and I'll go ahead and do that real quick. So I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it on the camera there, but when you do power it on, this does light up. So if you're a fan of that kind of stuff, then you do have that nifty little item there as well. And it is a backlit keyboard also, so there is that as well, which I think is always a good option. Alright, now this is actually a little bit older of a laptop, and by older, I mean older in computer sense, in that this came out about mid to late last year, 2018, somewhere around August, I believe, is when it was announced and released. So it's a little bit older, and I do believe it was replaced on Lenovo's website by the Legion Y530. So I don't even think you can find it on Lenovo's website anymore. But you can still find these lots of places online. Of course, Amazon and Walmart and these types of places. So you can definitely still buy this, and it is a very good laptop to still look at for gaming. It's very budget minded in that you can get this one that I got here to review, and this is the i5 version. You can get this for under $1,000. There's about 4 different versions you can get. That's obviously going to increase that price tag from, like I said, just under $1,000 to, I've seen it upwards to around $1,600, just depending on what options the one that you're looking at, wherever you found it, might have, you know, as far as the memory or the hard drive type or the card that's in it or anything like that. So do keep that in mind. Performance-wise, of course, with any of these types of laptops, is going to vary depending on what version you get. Of course, you can get a higher processor, an i7. You can get a slightly better graphics card as well. So all of those things are, of course, going to affect how your laptop is going to perform depending on the game that you have on here. So let's actually run down a little bit of the specs for this machine here. Alright, again, so the one that I have here is the Core i5 2.3 gigahertz processor. It's got 16 gig DDR 22667 RAM in it, 128 gig hard drive, and GeForce GTX 1050 Ti, and of course it's got the 15.5 inch screen on it. Now, some of the other options that you have is going to be a GTX 1050 for the graphics card, or GTX 1060, and the 1060 has a little bit more memory on it. You have the two different displays that you can get, 60 Hertz and 144 Hertz. Of course, 144 Hertz is going to work a little bit better. Other than that, the pixels and the size are the same. It's just a difference on the frequency there. You can get up to 32 gig of RAM in here. Storage devices, you can get 128 gig, 256 gig, 512. We already went through the ports that are on there. The webcam on the front is a 720p webcam, and it's got a lithium-ion battery, 3 cells, which should get you upwards of about 4 to 6 hours of decent play time on there. And of course Windows 10 for the operating system. Alright, so there you go. That is the Lenovo LegionY7000P. It's a pretty nice gaming laptop. It's very budget friendly. Like I said, you can get this for under $1,000. There are lots of different ones out there. You can get it a few different places. Be sure that you're checking for the different configurations that you might be looking for. Certainly the price is going to increase as you try and get something a little bit better as far as performance wise. But this was again the i5 version, so this is really the bottom of the line. So it really ran pretty good for me. But certainly if you need something a little bit beefier, you can beef a few of the items up, get a little bit more RAM, a little bit better processor, or a little bit better graphics card in it, and it should run just about anything that you're looking to throw at it. But it's a very solid laptop. It's very sturdy. It's got some good weight to it, but you would expect that from a gaming laptop. It's got a nice look to it, very smooth design. The fans weren't too terribly loud, but again, with a gaming laptop, you're going to have a little bit of noise there. Some people did have problems with these connections here on the back. For me, it worked out rather well. A lot of my connections are at the back of my desk. But if you have some of your stuff spread out and you're used to having it on the sides, those connections more on the sides, and that might be a little bit more of a problem for you. But other than that, I really enjoyed the laptop. It worked very well for me. It looks nice. It's not super heavy. It didn't kill the bank. And it's just all around a really good laptop. So again, if you are looking for something like this, it is a little bit older. You're not going to find it on the Lenovo website, but you can find it in a lot of different places. Just check the specs, see what you're looking for, and make sure that it meets all your requirements for whatever game you're looking to play. So hopefully this review, I know it was a little bit quick, but hopefully it did help you out, explain a little bit about this product here. And I hope to see you again next time on HyperDog Digital. Thanks. Hey, this is Scott for HyperDog Digital. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos and reviews, be sure to check us out at hyperdogdigital.com. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you know when we put up new content. If there's something you'd like us to review, or you have a product you want to send us for a review, feel free to send us an email at reviews@hyperdogdigital.com. We're also looking for sponsors right now, so if you are interested in being a sponsor for our channel, contact us at sponsor@hyperdogdigital.com. All of our social media links and emails are in the description. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you next time.